Welcome back to Two Stupid Guys Trade Stocks. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Vinny. And today we're going to talk about the apocalypse that's coming, the YouTube financial apocalypse, and these four horsemen of the apocalypse, you know?
I have no idea what this is. Vinny titled this presentation, Dylan Do Not Look. So, yeah. If you like this kind of entertaining stock market content, we're just two stupid guys trying to figure everything out. I'm trying to figure out what this is about right now. So, let's get started.
Two stupid guys trade stocks.
So, you know, if you've ever seen this is a thumbnail from Millennial Money. Millennial Money basically is a collection of these four big financial YouTubers, you know? They're like the OGs of financial YouTubing.
Okay, I know three of them. I don't know this guy.
Andrei Jikh. He actually is like a magician, so he throws magic into his stuff, which is kind of a cool, different little take. I respect that.
Okay.
But the whole point of this is if you look at their thumbnails from the last like week, you think literally the apocalypse is coming. You know, all of their thumbnails are like red backgrounds. You know, meet Kevin, the guy here in the front.
This guy.
He sold everything. Like I think his portfolio was like $20 million.
He's got $20 million?
Yeah, I mean, all of these guys are multimillionaires.
Oh, man. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, Meet Kevin sold $20 million worth of stocks. The problem with this is like, you know, you see this stuff and it makes you want to prepare for like the end of the world. And it makes you want to time the market. And that is just a bad idea. There's so many studies that have looked at this and it is a bad idea. So I want to tell you a little story. All right.
Okay. I do know. This is your favorite quote. This is, what is it? It's time in the market beats timing the market. Is that Warren Buffett?
There might be Peter Lynch, actually. That is a great quote. And that is completely true. And that is the point of what this video is about. So this image right here is actually from, I want to say, 1540s or 1520s Germany.
Okay.
This astrologer named Johannes Staffler predicted that when all the water signs aligned, and it was like April 24th, 1524, there would be this great flood, and it would destroy the world. Biblical flood.
Okay.
So for years before then, what happened? There was this boom in shipbuilding. Everyone's building ships. You know, if you go to the next slide, there's actually a story about I would say it was a count who actually Count von Igelmann, a German nobleman who built a 3-story ark.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All because one guy basically said when the planets align, we're all going to die.
Yes. Well, there's going to be a great flood.
Okay.
Yeah. And I mean, he wasn't just some guy. He was like the head of astrology mathematics for a university in Germany at the time. You know?
Okay.
So it's some legitimate background.
So he was bullish on shipbuilding.
He was bullish on shipbuilding.
Got it.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm. Now, when that day arrived, there was a light rain. No flood materialized. Of course.
Okay.
Right? So what exactly did he do? Johannes Staffler, the guy who made this prediction, he doubled down and just said, you know what? I did my math wrong. It's 4 more years.
Okay. Is that... Oh, he doubled down here. He concluded that it would come in 1528.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, we're filming this in the year 2022. So there haven't really been any great floods since this time of 1528.
I'm pretty sure I see these guys on the highway because isn't there an apocalypse event like every year? Because like at least in Arizona, there's like people that predict the end of the world. I feel like twice a year.
Oh yeah, I mean the homeless guy with the end is near sign.
Yes.
Yeah, this is another little brief story about someone that was predicting the end of the world. So her name is actually MaryBateman. She's famous for something called the Hen of Leeds. Basically, her chicken was passing eggs that said "Christ is coming" on the egg. Yep.
Okay.
Exactly. And then it turned out to be an elaborate fraud where she was actually painting "Christ is coming" on there with acid and then shoving the egg back up the chicken's ass.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, that's not very no.
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm. The good news actually here is that there is like a justice in this story a little bit. She ultimately was hanged as a witch.
She was hanged. Oh, I mean, at that time, you can essentially just say really anything you wanted, and people just say that you're a witch.
Yeah, I mean, they also dissected her publicly and then charged admission to like view her body.
So you're gonna say that's what's gonna happen to Meet Kevin?
I mean, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, it's the hair that makes me think he's a witch.
Ah.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is that it's not
My God! Okay,
not
it's
panic
happening.
mode?
Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's
Yeah.
the procedure?
Stay calm.
Calm. Wait.
All right.
Yeah,
Solid.
my point is like, am I changing anything about my portfolio? No, I buy good kind of cash flowing companies. I sell covered calls against them, generate a little bit of income, continue to reinvest both the dividends I receive and the covered call premium. Stick to your plan, and that's my main portfolio. I also have my more active kind of contributions go to index funds.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you told me that thing about how no one can beat an index fund for 10 years straight.
Well,
Or
it's
SPY.
hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. I want to say last year was my first year underperforming out of 4 years or so that I've been actively tracking my performance. And year to date, I'm outperforming so far this year too. But even with that kind of recent track record, I'm still not willing to bet it all on my skills to actively manage money.
Yeah, I mean, it seems, especially after, Qs were at 400, we went down to like 337, back up, then down. You have to have normal, healthy consolidations. Otherwise, you get giant tanks. So the fact that we actually found support around 350, it's actually kind of healthy. I would expect it to go to 370 and back, and 370 and back, and kind of accumulate and distribute over time, and then have another run.
Yeah, it's so clickbaity to see these guys and the Harvey Dents and the Michael Burrys. There's so many people that are out there like constantly predicting the end of days, and most of it's either completely misinformed and they just double down on their stupidity, or they're just scamming you.
Yeah, they're trying to get views.
Yeah, or trying to sell you their book, or their stock investing course.
In a completely unrelated, have nothing to do with this, we are selling our book. If you guys would like to buy it, there's no pages. It's more of a PDF. It's just that's it. It's $49.99. It's just a picture.
Dylan and I. Yeah.
Fair enough. All right, guys. Tell us what you think if you're gonna sell everything you own. I'm not.
Or build an ark.
Or build an ark. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
See you in the next one.